Howdy guys, want to make another vlog. Left my lights on. We're out here getting another wonderful day of Ohio weather. Some rain. And I left my lights on my truck, so we're going to shut them off real quick so we don't drain the battery. See, anything new happened since I made a video? Well, here in the last week, I picked up some steel plating. I'm going to try and make a flatbed and see if I can't sell it, because you know I'm taking some fabrication classes and stuff like that. So Dad's going to help me with that. But we got our steel plates here. I'm gonna get them cut up one of these days. I got to get some C-channel, get it mocked up, make a frame. It's going to be similar to this, I think, but we're going to get that done here someday. And then Saturday we went riding and I had the Renegade, and I think a few months ago I put a video up. I got the exhaust on it and the tuner. Well, the tuner quit working, which was kind of scary because I kind of thought four-wheeler was messed up, but luckily it's just a fuel tuner. So these things are EFI, which is electronic fuel injected, and they basically have a plug, and that goes on top of the injector, and that I assume tells it when you hit the throttle to send fuel to the motor. And so the way that tuner works is you got your ground wire, and then it has two wires that go in place of the stock or the factory wires that sit on top of the injector. So those ends for the stock are just hanging there down at the bottom. They're down in here somewhere. They're let's see if I can. Well, it'd be right here, and then there's one back here. Kind of a pain to get to, but got to it. I had rode it down to where we were riding, and then it just shut off. And so I was like, well, what the heck is going on? And so got to looking into it, and my tuner wasn't turning on because the display screen lights up whenever you get power to it, and it wasn't lighting up. So I was like, well, that's not normal. So I got to cranking on it, and white smoke was rolling out the back, and I was like, shoot. You know, it's a good way to ruin a $12,000 four-wheeler. But luckily, that's all it was. So she still cranks or fires up. That's power. And I semi-washed it because she was dirty. And so luckily it all runs right. But I will be getting another tuner. And that was the Comandante, however you say that. I'm not Spanish, Indian. But they make another tuner. It's a dyno jet, and it plugs right into your diagnostic port. And that would be a lot better because you just pick your tune, hit select, and it tunes it automatically. So I think I'll be looking into getting that sometime here later. But it still runs. Nothing broke. I don't know if I got anything else. I feel like I did, but I can't remember. A lot of people like the farming videos, so I'll try to get some more of those. I think next week, hopefully this week. Next week we're going on vacation, so Dad was hoping that next week, well, the end of this week, like this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we have some barley that needs ran off, and Dad was wanting to get into the field and hit it with the combine, and then we bale the chaff for straw bales, which you use for bedding, and our uncle uses it for around his strawberries and stuff because he owns a fruit farm. So that's about it. I think Drew's about done with Owen's truck. He's got her all painted up. We can go take a look at it. Because he might have done more work on it since I saw it last time. So I think he just rattle canned it black. Got all the body putty on there. Looks solid. He did say it was leaking a little bit more, or some, but that could be door seals or whatnot. But it's raining now, and I'm not seeing any leaks. Just got the gauge cluster casually laying on the seat. That's normal. She's looking good. I think Owen's plan is to sell it after he gets it all fixed up. But he's still got to paint around here, the door, drip rail, all that. So, and our neighbor finally decided he wanted to work his ground. I think the ground's been sitting with weeds in it for most of the planting season, which you can't really plant if it's wet. So that's all I got. I like to keep you updated on whatever we got going on. If we get into the fields, I'll try to get some action. Get the big old combine up in here. You guys can watch that for your entertainment. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and keep on keeping on.